New case numbers in Victoria and South Australia dropped, the PM and health experts declaring it a victory for our suppression strategy. It's encouraging, but we're nowhere near out of the woods yet.
There is some better news today out of Victoria.
That is 300 new cases. That number is a lower number than it was yesterday. 51 of those are connected to known and contained outbreaks. 249 of those are under investigation.
While Home Affairs Minister Peter Dutton was out pushing the bizarre notion Victoria was refusing federal help,
I don't see why Premier Andrews would hesitate to accept that assistance.
Daniel Andrews made it clear his state was gladly embracing the aid of Australian Defence Forces.
That's been bolstered. It's now in excess of 1,400. They are absolutely doing fantastic work for us.
Victorians can now expect a visit from ADF personnel if they test positive and prove too slippery to be contacted by phone.
If for whatever reason you don't answer the phone, then ADF personnel will be knocking on your door.
Metropolitan Melbourne and the Mitchell Shire enjoyed their second day sporting mandatory masks under Stage 3 lockdown.
You couldn't be prouder of Melbourne.
Most Victorians are following the rules.
Masks are our Stage 4 in a way.
But authorities say some members of the public are still engaging in scallywag behaviour.
Please prove that this COVID virus exists. What is your problem? I just want to drive on.
Over the last 24 hours, police have done over 5,300 spot checks.
The numbers?
There's 101 fines, 63 warnings. If you're not following the rules, you've got to ask yourself, why?
In New South Wales, the news is better.
Just 7 new cases were announced today, 6 of which are linked to a cluster connected to the Thai Rock restaurant in Wetherill Park. But overall, some much better numbers from both states as we lurch into the weekend.
And what it demonstrates is that you can deal with outbreaks. You can get on top of them. You know, we're in this fight.
Yeah, but the thing is, the question is still there about whether or not New South Wales is heading down the path of Victoria. And having come out of 14 days isolation, I was in Victoria and just got caught in that 24-hour period where I had to go into isolation. As soon as I came out, apart from being incredibly grateful because Victorians don't have that luxury at the moment, I was wearing a mask everywhere. And can I tell you, in my local suburbs, I was looked at like I was an absolute leper.
You should be getting high fives, man. It's
elbow bumps.
Yeah, elbow bumps. Yeah. Oh, that's right. High fives from a distance, sorry.
No, but people still look at it. If you're not in a place like Victoria, people look at you like you're, you know, the first person on the dance floor. Yeah. Like, why would you want to be the first person wearing a mask?
Yeah. It is a really tricky mental game with this thing because the better that things go, the more you feel like you're overreacting, but we are not overreacting.
Not at all.
Lisa, do you think you just lost the Lisa Wilkinson bonus and you were just getting treated like a normal person again? Why aren't people giving me free stuff?
Welcome to how the rest of us live. Will.